Oh, seeing it. Did you see that? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very rainy Polynesian day. So it is actually later on in the day, it is 6 p.m. and we are about to head off into the parks. There's also some thunder and lightning going on. We've actually been watching the storm for quite a while, but we do actually need to head out shortly. This evening we are going to go to Epcot for a little bit, hopefully get a bit of food, and then we're going to head over to Hollywood Studios where we have the DVC Moonlight Magic event, which is essentially just like after hours except for DVC members, and it's complimentary as long as you can actually get a spot on it. But I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to talk to you guys about what I do when the weather's like this and I want to go out to the parks. So first and foremost, you'll see I have slicked the hair back. That's step one, because I want to put my hair into some sort of hairstyle where if it gets soaking, it's still hopefully going to look all right. And then just also get it out of my face because I'm going to be putting ponchos on and off, and I don't want to have to deal with my hair annoying me. So yeah, that's step one, sort the hair out. And step two is to try and minimize what I'm going to bring with me. So I'm actually not going to bring the microphone that I normally have. I actually film on my phone for my travel vlogs now. I used to use a camera, but I did like a couple of vlogs on my phone and I just thought, you know what, this is so much easier. Yes, sometimes you get a bit of poor quality when it's dark and stuff, but even if I was filming on my camera, I would choose today to take my phone. And that's kind of how it all started. Now I've just switched to using my phone permanently and I add on a little mic for some extra sound. But today, like I said, I'm going to leave the mic at home. I'm literally just going to take a handheld phone and film that way. So I'm just not carrying extra bits and also stuff that could get wet and get damaged. Just not ideal. I also am not going to take a backpack, hence why I don't want to take extra stuff, because again, a backpack with a poncho, it's just awkward. So instead I'm going to take my crossbody Lulu like belt bag, and so hence trying to cut down on everything. Now I will carry a water bottle, but I'll literally just carry that. It has a little carry handle, so it's super handy, and I try and keep it in my hand anyway so that I actually drink out of it. The other thing I don't do is put any makeup on because it's probably just gonna stream off my face, because even with a poncho your face is going to get quite wet. We're going to go get the monorail. So another thing to bear in mind is that when it is raining like this, your transport options might be limited. From what I can tell, the monorail should still be running, but I know other transports may stop, like the Skyliner, the boats, etc. So yeah, it looks like we can still get the monorail, so that's what we're going to do. I'm hoping it's still going to be a really fun night. The DVC Moonlight Magic events can be pretty cool, so yeah, we want to also go to Epcot and just try some last few bits from the Flower and Garden Festival. There's a few things we still haven't got to try, so we're going to do that in the rain. Oh, and another thing, footwear. So I have gone with Crocs. I'm wearing my Crocs just so that my trainers don't get absolutely soaked, because we are traveling in a few days and that would just be an awful situation to deal with. And then unless you've got a backup pair of trainers, you're going to have soaked trainers for the next day. Now my plan is totally different if I'm heading out when it's not actually raining and I just think it might rain later on. In that circumstance, I will have my backpack and I will put flip-flops in my backpack if I'm wearing trainers, and I'll take my poncho, and I might even take an umbrella and a few other bits. But yeah, when I'm going out and I know it's raining and I know it's probably going to be raining for a couple of hours, it's more of a minimal look and going out prepared for the rain. So I do have two disposable ponchos. I'm going to wear one and take one so that if at some point it stops raining, I can dispose of the one I'm wearing and not have to go carry around a wet poncho, and then I can put another one on if it starts raining again a bit later. We've made it over to the TTC. We're just waiting on the Epcot now to monorail. Epcot to monorail? We're waiting on the monorail over to Epcot. There is some crazy Fort Lightning going off in the distance. It never shows up that well on camera, but oh my gosh, it's so intense. Looks like we have the monorail to ourselves. Only Rachel's very impressed with all the lightning. Well, that's probably why we have the monorail to ourselves. I was telling Rachel about the thing about, like, if your hair gets static, that means you're about to be hit by lightning. I don't know where I saw that. I feel like I read a story about it, that somebody saved someone else's lives alive because they told this woman to get down on the ground because her hair was standing up. But I think I might have actually freaked Rachel out a bit with that story.
But I won't know because I've got pomade in my hair, so probably try and stand up and I won't even know.
It's true. But Disney is full of lightning rods. Like they have them everywhere. When me and Natasha were at Disney Springs, there was this huge lightning storm, and there's a guy telling us that like Disney World has like absolutely tons of them. So I think we'll be fine. We're in a safe place, especially in a theme park. There's going to be loads of them.
Please. Then hold your finger on the right. And it goes through your all set to go forward. Have a great day.
This huge topiary at the entrance is so impressive from Encanto. I love it. One positive about it being raining is that the crowds really thin out. So this is the quietest we've seen this part of Epcot. Our plan is actually just to go and get a few bits of food first. So I think we're going to take a left, as one should always, and head around towards like Mexico way. I know in China there are some wontons we want. The first one we've come across is Florida Fresh. Now we've actually tried the grilled sweet corn on the cob with the spicy corn chips, and we've also tried the blackened fish slider. Now unfortunately that was from a day where my audio was not working, so let me just give you a quick recap. I really liked the grilled corn on the cob with the spicy corn chips, but I did think that last year's corn at the Flower and Garden Festival was nicer. So I gave that a 7 out of 10. And then the blackened fish slider was perfection, almost. So I gave it a 9 out of 10. Really liked that one. That's one of my favorite things we've tried so far. These guys in Mexico are super cute. I love it. We have come to Lotus House, which is at China now. They have actually covered the tills here that they would normally use for the Flower and Garden Festival, but what you have to do is just head up to the regular collection window and you can place your order there. Now we've actually taken our ponchos off because the rain did ease off quite a bit. It is now just starting to pick up again, so we might have to put them back on again. But yeah, the ponchos are a bit warm, so you know when the rain does ease up, it's nice just to take them off. Here is the cheesy crab wontons. So we're just going to share a portion. They look really good though. We've had a failed attempt at trying to use the chopsticks. I might give they kind of look like they'd be hard to eat with chopsticks. Oh, look at the filling. It's like cream cheese filling. They were absolutely delicious. We devoured them. We were tempted to go back and get a second portion, but I think we're gonna just progress on in case there's something else we really want, and then we might just come back if we still have a bit of room. They were so good. So it's just like the crab meat was in the cream cheese, and the wontons were really crispy, and then there was like a sweet chili sauce. Perfection. So I have been ranking everything. I think I would give those a 9.5 just because the price is a little high for what it is. That's the only reason I'd knock it down a little bit. Now there was crab meat and stuff in it, so you know that is going to bump the price up, but yeah, I just felt like for the size of it, $7.75 is quite expensive just relative to other things that we've had at the festival. Now in saying that, Rachel and I would both come back for a second portion because it was so delicious. But like I said, we're gonna move on. There was like some cheesy pretzel bread in Germany. I kind of want to have a look at it. I never know about these kind of things. Sometimes they can just be like really stodgy. I do like pretzel bread though. And then we really enjoyed our beer that we had over at the Isla Fresca this year and last year, so we might get another one of those, but keeping an eye out. Now the one good thing I feel like about Flower and Garden Festival is there are, well, it's I guess a good and a bad thing, there's less booths, so I feel like it's a little bit less overwhelming. I think sometimes at the Food and Wine Festival I get a bit overwhelmed by the amount of options that we have. Alright, so this is actually really busy, the one here at Germany, and I think I just remembered that we actually had this last year, and I think maybe that's why I had the reservations about it being just quite heavy and stodgy, but I do recall liking it. And we also had those potato pancakes. That's kind of what triggered the memory, so yeah, I think we might skip this for now. Yeah, this is the longest line we've seen so far. Now this probably wouldn't take too long, but I think as well because the pay station is the same as the pickup station, it does just slow things down a little bit. We're gonna pop into Caramel Kush. We haven't been here yet at all, and I feel like it's a must-do on every trip. We always want to get the popcorn when we come here. I think we might pick up a little bag just to have with us as we go around. Squirrel! Pumba's so funny. He tries to chase the squirrels, but he doesn't understand that they can go up trees. And so he like runs after them, and then when they go up the tree, he gets so confused. Here is our little haul from Caramel Kush. We got the salted milk chocolate caramel square, and then we also got the caramel butter bar. We've never tried this one before. Had this before and absolutely loved it. And then we also got some popcorn. It's just so hard to resist the popcorn when we go in there, but you do have to eat it the same day and ideally almost immediately, so I'm sure we'll give it a go. Oh my gosh, the 7 dwarfs are so cute. Snow White and Dopey then are on the far side. You can see the sun is actually just starting to peek out, which is good. Hopefully that's it for the rain. Our original plan was actually to come here and then get the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, so hopefully if the weather stays like this, that will still be possible. So they have now actually opened the regular booths for Pain so that they're separate to the collection window, and you can see now the line in Germany has disappeared. However, we've decided that we want to go back to China and get some more wontons. We were going to continue on around the world, but actually just really want more wontons. We had a look at the menus and stuff. We have tried a good few of the things already, so yeah, I think we're going to circle back to China, try the wontons. We are actually going to meet up with Natasha. I'm pretty sure she drove actually, so she might have her car here, so we may drive over to Hollywood Studios for the Moonlight Magic. Now, we were able to invite Natasha to the Moonlight Magic. We have her on our room at the Polynesian. The way that it works is that if you're staying on site, you get priority for these events, and so we had priority and we were able to get a slot, which was great. This Vera Bradley bag is really nice. I feel like it would make a really good travel bag. It's got the side pockets, or a park bag really. That's so pretty. I haven't seen that before. But it's an Alice in Wonderland print. That's so nice. Now it is $150, so it is a bit steep. That's very nice. It has the double zip as well, which I appreciate. I'm just not a big fan of like these kind of tags on a zipper. But other than that, I really do like it. It's even got the luggage strap on the back there. That's so handy. Oh, I really like it. They've also got this kind of side bag, weekender bag, I guess. But unfortunately, the backpack doesn't have a laptop sleeve. Like, it does have somewhere you could put your laptop, but it's not padded. So that's really the only downside. Otherwise, it's pretty cool. We're gonna pop into Club Cool. It smells like bonbons. It smells like the kind of chewing gum. This is very specific. It smells like the kind of chewing gum that you would get inside a lollipop. Do you know what I mean? Or like inside a sweet. So I think the Dominican Republic is my favorite. I really like the watermelon as well. That Madagascar one though was nice. Like I said, it tasted like the chewing gum inside of a lollipop. China, not so nice. Beverly, well, it's infamous at this stage. And the cucumber Sprite is nice as well, actually. Alright, so we have our Moonlight Magic band. We have got an information leaflet, and then we've also got our snack certificates. We get 3 each. So the funnel cakes are actually included as snack credit, which means that we can get them with the Moonlight Magic snack credit. So we actually ordered the cookies and cream. I haven't had a funnel cake in years and years. I just thought it was a good use of the credit because $8.49, like we'll get to share it between us and yeah, try something we haven't had in a long time. Here is the cookies and cream funnel cake. It's lovely and hot. Like I was saying, literally haven't had, I actually can't remember the last time we had one of these. I feel like it was in a water park, maybe 10 years ago. So they also have these ice cream stands around the park, and you can get unlimited ice cream just like in the after hours event. So we've all just got ourselves ice pops / ice cream sandwich. So what are these? Like ice lollies? They are massive. Ah, like a real fruity ice lolly. I get what you mean. Is it kind of yogurty?
Yeah, I bought my ice cream.
Oh. As well as snacks, they also have characters around the park. So there are different character locations. They're all marked on a little map, so you can find them, but it's pretty cool. This is set up right beside Star Tours. We're over in Galaxy's Edge, and Ray and BB-8 are out, which is pretty cool. Oh, BB-8 is so cute. We're heading on to Smuggler's Run now. It's looking pretty good, looking like it might be pretty much a walk-on. That was so much fun. I got to be pilot, yay, and I hit the brakes. I also hit every other button at the same time. We've come round to Toy Story Land. Lotso is out. How cute. We are gonna ride Toy Story Mania.
That was my score last time.
Yay! I did it! Your what? Oh, so what? Who cares about accuracy? Best in vehicle!
That was about exactly what I got last time.
Nah, I got more. You got 32 actually, I think.
I got 233.
Oh, I don't know. Here comes Lotso. Hi! Oh my gosh! Next up is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It is 10 minutes. I meant to say Toy Story Show 25, it was like a 5-minute wait max. Mickey and Minnie's was great fun as always. We're actually heading back to Toy Story Mania. Need another showdown. I think Rachel's a little bit disappointed that I beat her, so she wants to have a round two. So we're gonna head back. We just got actually some drinks. So you can see Rachel's got a Sprite bottle there. That counted as one of our snacks, and then she's also got some cotton candy. We've kind of been sharing the snacks, so we've still got one left to get, and same with Natasha. You stole mine! I beat Rachel! You stole my alien! 5,000 that alien!
And then you took mine.
No, 5,000! You stole mine too! Cheaters! Cheaters!
You would cheat the whole time. The whole first one, you took every single one of mine.
You were on my
I
side
didn't
the whole
know.
game! You did not good!
You were aiming right where I was aiming.
They have Rosie's All-American Cafe open. With our last snack credits, we got a side of fries. We're actually down by Tower of Terror right now. And then Natasha got a peanut butter and jelly cookie sandwich.